What is going on, everybody? Sports expert here, and we do have an MLB rumor video. We're going to be starting to do these every single day here. So before we start the video, please hit the like button. If you guys have not, hitting the like button helps our video in the algorithm and helps the channel a lot. I would appreciate that so much, everybody. Please hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel and turn on the post notification bell so you don't miss any rumor and news videos that we post out every day. So let's get started. And yeah, the New York Yankees may look to trade promising prospect for starting pitcher. So we did hear some news about the Yankees today, so let's get right into that. The New York Yankees are expected to activate Josh Donaldson soon and will likely play him every single day per the organization, which is interesting because due to his struggles, many thought maybe he'd be a DFA candidate, but the Yankees are still committed to Donaldson and they're committed to playing him every day, and that may make either a Glaber Torres or maybe one of their rising infield prospects, Oswald Peraza, expendable. So with Anthony Volpe already locked in at shortstop and their commitment to Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, a guy that could be expendable in a big trade for a starting pitcher such as a Dylan Cease or a Shane Bieber, someone like that, and Oswald Peraza could be a type of prospect they look to trade in a deal. He is mainly an infield prospect, but he is a guy that could probably switch to outfield if needed in the corners. So that potential versatility there could make it intriguing for teams. And a Glaber Torres, who has been fine, but he's been a guy that's been brought up in trade rumors for a few years now due to the Yankees' surplus of these young prospects. So, and the type of value he may bring back. But the New York Yankees, maybe they look to move Peraza as a centerpiece so they can keep a guy like Jason Dominguez in the organization. That can make some sense, but their commitment to Josh Donaldson was pretty clear today that they expect him to play every single day without any limitations. And he still doesn't have a terrible glove. Donaldson still can defend pretty well. It's just the bat obviously isn't there. Maybe he adds some power back to his bat this season, but the Yankees will hope for the best there. The Boston Red Sox have demoted former Cy Young winner Corey Kluber to the bullpen after recent struggles. He holds a 6.26 ERA this season, and his fastball is averaging 88.6 miles per hour. So Corey Kluber, who's now 37 years old, has reached the wash zone, unfortunately, as a avid Corey Kluber watcher for the past decade. It's definitely tough to see him fall down this path, and it obviously was, inevitable due to his age. And I mean, Kluber, he's had a great career, and by the way, he hasn't won just one Cy Young, he's won 2 Cy Youngs, but the stuff just isn't there anymore. The velocity, it's just bad all around there. So he didn't start off too bad for the Rays last year, but then kind of just fell apart, and now he's just falling apart in the AL East again with Boston. So Corey Kluber, his time as a starter may be done unless a terrible team takes him on, but I just don't see much with him anymore. It's unfortunate, but the stuff is gone. The velocity is just not there, and hitters are able to attack easy. The Tampa Bay Rays have made an interesting move as they have DFA'd relief pitcher Zach Birdie for assignment. DFA'd Zach Birdie. So this is interesting as Zach Birdie, former first-round pick. The Rays, knowing their pitching lab, they basically have a lab for everything, pitching, hitting. They decided to bring in Birdie on a minor league deal. They ended up calling him up. Didn't do too much for them. He was just an extra arm, it felt like, but they are DFAing him now after a short stay there. So the Rays make a move there as they sit at 35-15 after their 20-1 loss last night versus the Blue Jays. At home, the Pedro Severino is expected to sign with the Seattle Mariners on a minor league deal. He opted out of his San Diego Padres deal after not being caught up to the majors at all. So Severino signs a minor league deal with Seattle, hoping for a shot, as their catching situation is currently Cal Raleigh and Tom Murphy. Maybe Severino comes up for an injury, but it feels like this is more of a pay thing than anything. Maybe he got better pay with Seattle, and maybe the guarantees are higher. It's interesting, but Pedro Severino was with Baltimore for a bit, with Milwaukee, so yeah, but just some depth for the Mariners here, nothing crazy. And last but not least on this video, the Dodgers have placed starting pitcher Dustin May on the 60-day injured list. So May goes on the 60-day IL after being placed on the IL. Just very tough for a kid that's so talented. May not have the best strikeout stuff in the world, but he's a guy that just anybody would want on their team. Good kid, stays composed. Just a guy that has never been able to show his true potential due to the injury problems. And it's happened again here. So he'll be out for at least about 50 more days here. So the Dodgers are going to have to do some work around the rotation as they've called up prospects Gavin Stone and Bobby Miller. If he wants to fill in, I guess they could maybe bring up Ryan Pepio. Not sure what's up with him if he's injured. He might be injured as well, but yeah, the Dodgers, it's not ideal, as Julio Urias was also put on the injured list. He had been struggling quite a bit this season after his 2.16 ERA season last year. So I wouldn't worry from the Dodgers. They have some of the best depth in baseball. They have some guys that are definitely replaceable. Bobby Miller pitched well versus the Braves. Gavin Stone, not as much, but Gavin Stone's potential's out of this roof too. And the Dodgers, knowing their development process and everything, I wouldn't worry at all. So that's what's going on in the MLB today from what we've heard. So I appreciate everyone being here. Once again, hit the like button. Helps in the algorithm. Helps everyone around. Helps the channel. Hit the subscribe button if you're new for more videos like this. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on these videos. We'll be posting these every day. And we do MLB live streams almost every day too. So I appreciate everyone being here. Sports Expert here. I'm out, guys. Peace.